Yeah, bang bang. Well, when I think about the fire at Chelmsford Prison, yeah, the worst thing I think about it is when we all got put into the visiting room, and a lot of us got put out in the yard and all that. And the ones that got put in the visiting room was mostly C wing, anyway. But the loss of property, what we lost, because when the fire's going, no one's got time to take anything out of the cell. Imagine all them beautiful paintings that Terry Milman lost, and Lou Swallow, and all them people that lost their paintings, and their record players, the guitars, the saxophones. I mean, there was so much stuff that they lost. I mean, think about Ronnie Bender, yeah? I wish he'd done, don't know what, 10, 12, 13 years maybe. All through his years, I don't know how long he done at Chelmsford, maybe 4 or 5 years, 6 years there. Imagine what he lost, the money that he lost at cash, and also jewellery, where he was buying things off people, and drugs that he left there, he couldn't take with him. Imagine, you're going to go to Wandsworth, you're going to go to the Ville, you're going to go to the Scrubs, you're going to maybe go on the outskirts, Winchester, all them sort of places. You might even go Wakefields and Durhams and all them sort of places. It's a lot of cons to get rid of, you know. And what are you going to do? You've got to take that stuff with you. You can't pug a record player. You can't pug this. You can't pug that. So there's so much stuff that was lost in Chelmsford, mate. It is crazy. I mean, I lost loads of things in my cell. I mean, when I eventually got my stuff back, I was in the Scrubs then. I got a cardboard box with a third of my letters, no record player. I got a hacker radio. What wasn't even mine. I think I had a Ramblers, Roberts Rambler. So they give me a hacker, an old hacker that was just crap. They give me that. Toiletries, they give me hardly anything. That's about it. All I got out of there. Your records, they never come. So you can imagine what Togi Dudley lost. Ronnie Bender must have lost a fortune, mate. Must have lost a fortune. I mean, all the drink he had in his cell, you know, Scotch, vodka, Bacardi. Listen, mate, let me tell you something. People out there don't believe me when I talk to them about that, yeah? Ronnie Bender's cell was like a club. He had it all in there, glasses, drinks, anything, cigars, cigarettes, sweets, to biscuits, everything, mate. He was just, listen, when you work, I think he was on the works, if I remember rightly now, on the works. I mean, when he kept coming into the kitchen, coming out with so much stuff out of the pantry, Ronnie Malloy, Jimmy Tibbs, all them people giving him stuff to take up to his cell and sell. You know what I mean? So imagine how much money he had in that cell that he couldn't take out, yeah? Because it comes so quick, doesn't it? I mean, the fire's gone, the screws are screaming, everybody out of his cell, so you don't know what's going on. So you're coming out of your cell, all of a sudden you go downstairs to the centre, and you could see the centre of the prison, because it happened in the chapel, yeah? That was the centre of the nick, you know, and that's all burning, cracking, crashing, all the woods barking, you know, and all the flames are going up, and you're watching it, and people are going, hold up, we're going to lose everything. They lost everything, mate. They lost so much money, so much jewellery, so many drugs. I mean, Togi and all that they must have pugged a load, Togi. I can imagine that he pugged it, mate. He don't care. Other people must have pugged all their stuff. Frasers, they'd pug it. Jimmy Tibbs, I imagine they might try to pug it, but there's so much to pug. All that money, imagine all that money and jewellery. I mean, Ronnie Bennett was buying everything in there. He was buying so much jewellery and taking it on visits and giving it to his wife and all that, and his girlfriend, you know, and then you lose it all, mate. How gutted must you be, yeah? I mean, I know I lost a lot of letters, and I know I lost a lot of records, but I wasn't dealing in anything. All I was doing is training. I wasn't dealing. and everybody else was dealing in there. So, and Ronnie Bender and Jimmy Tibbs, the old man, they was the most important people in there, really. They run that series. Yeah, they did. They run it, you know. They could get anything they wanted. And imagine, I mean, when we went to Wandsworth, you know, and we got off the other side, we got out from Chelsea to Wandsworth Prison, and we had about how many people in there? Maybe 20 people in there that went. Maybe a couple of other motors come down with more prisoners. But imagine coming to Chelsea, going to Wandsworth, you've been singled up for 10 years, 8 years or whatever, and you go to Wandsworth and they want to put you in a free-up. They want to put you in a free-up cell with people that don't even really know the system, stinking cell, piss pots. In them days, there was no toilets, mate. It was just piss pots and that was it. You know what I mean? You know, so you might have had you got your toilet standing in the landing, but you ain't got no proper toilets in your cell like they got now. They just had a piss pot, and that was your lot. Imagine going in there, and there's two other guys and one empty bunk bed. The top bunk bed is empty, and you're going to go in there. All them stinking people smoking fags. They got nothing in there. They're living like tramps. Because it ain't their fault. It's the way prison is. Yeah. Imagine that. Well, I could, when I went up the top, I was lucky I went into a 2-up cell, yeah? And, I mean, later on they tried to put another bed in there, wouldn't allow that. I went mad, no way, but I was getting shipped out anyway. But that lot, I mean, to see all the bunk beds being ripped to pieces and chairs, tables, lockers all being chucked onto the netting, believe me, mate, this is Wandsworth Prison. And them days, in the 70s, it was a right bad prison. Hard as nails, mate. That place there, they was killing people left, right and centre. Not killing, literally killing them, but they was smashing them to pieces. So you can imagine, when all that lot come from Chelmsford Prison, mate, they just smashed their neck up. They just smashed it up. In the morning, there was so many screws in there from all other necks coming to Wandsworth trying to control it. You know, there was people, I mean, I should imagine all night long. I mean, I was lucky I banged up upstairs, sweet. But I can imagine all night long, them screws are trying to bang people up. And they ain't going to bang them up, mate. They ain't going to bang them up. Bunk beds over the net, cupboards over the net. Listen, to live that life like that, after 10, 12, 15 years, and then be put in a free-up cell, believe me, it ain't nice, yeah? Believe me, it ain't nice. And these people, they're putting in 2 and 3 up cell, they're proper people. And not only was they going mad, but they left all the belongings behind. They left all their belongings, mate. That's the trouble with that fire in Chelmsford. Everybody lost so much. You can imagine the work screws and the screws going into your cell when you're not there. Everybody's gone. And when you're not there, they're just ripping your cells to pieces, looking for drugs, looking for money, and they're just taking everything to yourself, all your photographs, ripping them up, looking at your woman in there. You might get some naked pictures that come in for the reception and all that. They're looking at your women naked and your girlfriend's naked. You know, they're just taking the mickey. And they did take the mickey, mate. Believe me, they took the mickey. So, I mean, I could remember hearing people going absolutely crazy in the van. When we was going to Wandsworth from Chelmsford Prison, yeah, I could hear people shouting, where we going, Governor? You're going to Wandsworth. Fucking, we ain't going Wandsworth. It was going mad. The van was going like that. All that, going there, you know what I mean? Mate, never ever want to go for that again. I never will go for that again. But to see people, proper nice people, Ronnie Benders and the Tibbses and the Dixons and all them sort of people go for all that crap. You know, Big Bird, mate. Big Bird they've done. Well, I've done Big Bird as well. But I was going somewhere better than that. I was going to the Scrubs. But it's still, I mean, when I went to the Scrubs, I went to D-Wing, so I was lucky, yeah? Anyway, this is Bang Bang Rail. Please press the like button and subscribe. Nice one.